Hey y'all, happy Sunday. I am taking it easy today. I didn't even want to leave the house. Nope, I didn't. I did not want to leave the house. I wanted to just clean up a little bit and I don't have makeup on, but I might as well put lip gloss on. I used to never wear lip glosses because the scar I have in my lip, anything glossy would just accent it. See? I like this. It has a little doe foot. I love the doe foot. This is by La Ritzy. And it's Vibe. It's kind of like one of my new faves. Got it in one of my beauty boxes. I don't know which one. Because I'm really bad at keeping all that shit straight. So, anywho, I just kind of wanted to stay home and clean up a little bit and edit videos. But I still can't find my hair color that I know I bought. I don't know if I threw it out. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what the fuck I did with that. And I am extremely, extremely irritated that I actually have to go buy more. But I do. Because I can't anymore. I just can't. I even let it get to, I just can't. I am so, nice freaking glare there, huh, guys? Let's see if I can cancel that. Man, it's just kind of how the sun is. Looks like heaven is shining down on me. But anywho, so yes, I am running to get color. Gotta go to the bank anyways and stick some moolah into that. And then I'm going to come back and I'm going to do a little bit of cleaning because I am so enjoying my whole house being clean. Anyway, I am drinking, don't judge, very mildly sweet tea. I make my own and I gots to have it with, it has to be a little sweet, but it's not as like freaking crazy sweet as like Southern sweet tea. I mean, go to damn McDonald's or Chick-fil-A or freaking any of those places in the South, that shit is like crazy. They dump like a pound of damn sugar in it. And I almost didn't do my tea, but it's a good caffeine motivator for me. So I just want to get a lot of shit done today, like I said. So yeah, that's what's happening on Sunday. I did work out today, day 5 of Skinny Fat, and I'm recording all of this stuff. It'll get more in depth as I kind of figure out what I'm doing with my workout and everything. Right now I'm just trying not to kill myself to the point I will be, okay, good to know. I will be so sore that I can't work out because that's so me. I'm like balls out, I'm like, let me work out my abs, like let's do 1,000 sit-ups. And then I can't freaking move for like a week or two. Like literally, so I'm easing into it. Had to set back a little bit with my sugar intake the past couple days. If you want to know, you can see day 5 of Skinny Fat. I'll explain it. I don't know. It's hard. It's hard being older, I'll tell you. You never think it's going to happen. I know that sounds weird. If you're always like a really active person, and you live life like, woohoo, you just don't think shit's gonna get older. And you do. And yeah, I'm not super old by any means. I'm only gonna be 52. I mean, that's not that old. I get it. But things change. Things do change. Your metabolism, just your mental capacity and sometimes state. It's just interesting. It is, I don't know how I feel about it sometimes. I really don't. I don't. But anywho, I'm gonna color my hair tonight too. I am definitely doing that because Thursday I'm doing my keratin treatment, so I can start wearing my hair straight again. Good. And hopefully, I've never worn my hair when it's curly with a keratin, so I want to see if my curls will be more tamed and not as frizzy because of this fucking humidity. Although today it's supposed to get up to 90, but it's a lot less humid today. Ugh, I'm like, yas, bitch, yas. Because I think you guys know, if you're watching my videos, you know how I feel about freaking humidity. I'm not a fan. Just not a fan. Thank you for letting me over. Not that you really had a choice. Just not a fan. No, I'm not a fan. And I really have to stop saying, so yeah, not a lot of excitement going on today. I just wanted to say hi. I hope everybody's having a fabulous weekend. And thanks for watching. And click subscribe. And all that good stuff. And the ding, 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 ding bell. And all that stuff. You know, all that fun stuff. And I would love to hear from you. Please comment and tell me what you think. If you have nothing nice to say, as they say, then don't fucking say anything at all. I appreciate that, okay? So, okay, peoples. Hopefully you're watching this the first week of June. Yes, hopefully you are watching this because I got a lot of these to edit. That is for fucking sure. So, peace, bye. Appreciate ya. And I'm in Atlanta traffic. I mean, I'm used to LA traffic. The difference between LA traffic and Atlanta traffic is, yeah, LA traffic can be a little more intense and last longer stretches of the day. But I don't know what it is about people knowing how to drive in Atlanta. They don't use their turn signals. It's there for a fucking reason. They will ride your ass. Like if you tap your brakes, they're eating your ass. And, you know, as much as I would love to have a new paint job on my car, I mean, it doesn't really need it, but there's a few things that I don't want to go through all that shit. Plus, I don't want to get whiplash. I've been in car accidents before that was not my fault. And it's just a pain in the ass. It's a pain in the ass. What else do they do? Oh! The craziest thing I see them do is you'll be on the freeway and it's like 4 or 5 lanes wide. And somebody will be in not the far right lane, but say like in the second lane over, you know, from the right. Like, you know, either second or middle lane. And they will be driving with their hazards on. At first, I thought, oh, something could be wrong with the car. It might be having mechanical issues and they're just trying to get to the next exit. Sometimes you'll see people do that if they're towing something or have a oversized item hanging out their truck or their window or something. Like, I get that shit, okay? Now, because you know how I know it's not any of that shit? Is because when I finally get up beside these people, they're like this. They are so petrified to be driving on the freeway that they drive about 10 miles under the speed limit and they put their hazards on. You know, I appreciate you putting your hazards on, but I don't appreciate you even being on the damn freeway. Because if you're that damn scared to be on the freeway, you shouldn't be on the fucking freeway. Take side roads. Take Uber. Take Lyft. Have somebody drive you. I don't know, but don't fucking drive. Seriously, don't fucking drive. I've never seen that any other place I've lived or I've visited and had to drive it. Atlanta. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Atlanta takes the motherfucking cake for that shit. Like, it just fucking amazes me that people do that. And another thing that I would never see in LA or New York, matter of fact, but New York's more like, New York, I get it, because New York, the freeways there and shit are narrow as hell. There's no, like, if your car breaks down, there's nowhere to pull over. You're just sitting in the middle of the damn road. I mean, it depends where you're at, but if you're driving like through Brooklyn, the city, Queens, whatever, it's a little cray. So if you break down, that car is off the road ASAP, like ASAP. Here, I will see cars that are pulled over on the side of the road. Now, mind you, they could have a flat tire, car broke down. There's a lot of people running out of gas, because let me tell you, I will see people walking from their car with a little gas can. I have seen that more than anywhere else. Anywhere else. People are riding their gas to the last freaking drop, and then they just get stranded on the damn freeway or something. So that I've never seen as much anywhere but Atlanta. And the cars will sit there for freaking days. I'm sorry, but like I said, in New York, that shit's gone in a couple hours. It has to get off the damn freeway. In LA, hell no. I would say you're lucky if you even get 24 hours. I don't even know if you'll get 24 hours, to tell you the truth. They pick that shit up and they tow it. It's gone. It's peace out. Now, some of you might be saying, well, that's fucked up. It's also a safety issue, people. It's a safety issue. And if everybody's like, well, how's that a safety issue? If you have to get over on the side of the road because somebody's like sideswiping you or something and there's a vehicle there, let me tell you, that could kill you. You know, it's just, I get it. Sometimes shit happens and we don't have the money to repair stuff or have it towed or whatever, but you know, come on. I've just never seen that anywhere as much as here. I really have not. Yeah. And if I turn into that old person who starts to drive 10 miles under the speed limit, take my fucking car keys away from me. Every time I get behind somebody who's going ultra slow, and I'm not talking about they're going the speed limit, I'm talking about they're going 10 miles under the speed limit, not with the flow of traffic at all. Like, it's crazy. And then when I finally get around them, I look, they're always old people. And some of them aren't that fucking old. Like, I could get it. I get it if you're really, like, ancient old. But some of these people, I'm like, you ain't that old. I don't know. My thing is, just don't fucking drive. If you can't obey the laws of the road and, you know, do what you're supposed to do. And take your fucking phone out of your hands. Georgia is now a hands-free state. There's a reason why you should not have your phone in your hands, because it's kind of like some people can't walk, talk, and chew gum at the same time. It's too distracting. Fine. Most new cars always have Bluetooth. That's another thing that fucking shocks me, are the people that have brand new motherfucking cars. I know that bitch came with Bluetooth. Bluetooth comes standard on cars now. And they are just either too inept or too damn lazy to set up their fucking Bluetooth on their car. I was thrilled when I got my fucking Bluetooth on my car. And when I didn't have it, I wore an earpiece. But whatever. It drives me fucking nuts when I see that shit. I just don't get it. I don't fucking get it. Now some of you may say, well, bitch, you're videoing yourself as you're driving. Well, it would be like if somebody was sitting next to me and I'm talking to them and I'd glance at them every now and then. If you notice, most of the fucking time I am looking at the road. And I am not speeding and acting crazy and whatever. Some people think you shouldn't even have your phone or anything in your car and do anything with it. And my argument always has been, so if there's somebody sitting next to me, I shouldn't talk to them at all. Sit down. Just sit down with that crazy. But I don't check texts. I don't put my phone in my hand. Everything has, anyways, that's enough about me and judging me. So, I don't know. I just felt the need to rant about Atlanta drivers. And I really don't care if I get hate or shade, because if you're an Atlanta driver, you know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. If you're bad, then that means you are the people doing that shit. I'm just saying. It's not cute. When I was in LA last year, and I hadn't been home in quite a few years, I'll tell you, it was pretty cool driving on the freeway. You know why? Because getting on the freeway, people were actually letting me merge. Here it's like the fucking Hunger Games. For some reason, people don't understand the meaning of merge. Who's ever in front of you falls, you fall behind them. You don't try to whip around their asses and practically kill yourself and others. You just wait that extra 5 seconds just to fall behind that car. Nope, motherfuckers will be like racing up beside you, cutting you off, riding your ass so close that you're like, if I tap my brakes, you're gonna hit me. get to LA, getting ready to get on the 101. It's a little trafficy. And people let me merge. It was beautiful. Everybody was using their turn signals. You know why? Because you'll get a motherfucking ticket if you don't. If you're driving like an idiot on the freeway and a cop sees you, they will pull you the fuck over and give you a ticket. Now, I can hear people being like, oh my God, that's why I don't like California, because California... But no, you don't understand. Here's what you don't understand. When the police do stuff like that, people obey the frickin' traffic laws. Your turn signal is not on your car for looks. It serves a purpose. Figure it out. And also, do you know, it's against the law. I don't know if this is just a California thing, but one time back in the 90s, I had this little hatchback Toyota Tercel that I ran out of gas on the 101 freeway. So I ran out of gas on the 101 freeway, and I was so close to the exit ramp. I knew I was trying to get to the exit ramp, and I ran out of gas. And a highway patrol came up behind me and was like, what's the problem? And I was like, oh, I just ran out of gas. I was trying to make it to the gas station, but I ran out of gas. And he was like, okay, no problem. I'll give you a push, down the ramp into the gas station. Because I knew there was a gas station right next to the off-ramp. But then he also informed me it is against the law to run out of gas. You need to be able to look at your gas. What the hell is it called? Your gas gauge. And if you're low, then you go get gas. Because I could have ran out of gas in the middle of the freeway on the 101 and caused all kinds of shit. Like all kinds of shit. So I get that. And I'm sure people are like, oh my God, that's ridiculous. Sometimes, I just don't have time to get gas. I literally had somebody tell me one time, they will push it. They know they need to get gas, but they will push that shit. They will push it, and they said, oh, I've run out of gas so many times. It's ridiculous. I have a gas can in my trunk. And guess where that was? Here in Atlanta. He lives here in Atlanta. I was like, and it's bad for your car to let it get that damn low. All the shit in the bottom of your gas tank in your car is now being sucked through your engine. So, anywho, I'm home. I'm going to do some cleaning, and I'm going to do these damn roots. I got my motherfucking color. I know where it's at, and I'm sure I will find the color I bought a couple weeks ago, now that I bought this color. But it's okay. I always need more color. Anywho, I had to do a traffic rant just because driving home was a little bit of a pain in my ass.